Hey everyone, still week 5, chapter 9, responding to Nancy. Thanks so much, Nancy. As always, a pleasure to see you outside, hence my being outside today, but really it's because I have to watch my kids. All right, views on terrorism. You addressed all that as Snow does in the chapter. I really appreciate that you addressed the importance of determining where terrorism falls. Is it criminal? Is it not criminal? Combatant, non-combatant? State to state versus military asymmetrical warfare. It was interesting to me that you said that you didn't ascribe to it being or falling under the category of asymmetrical warfare, because that's where I put it. Excuse me, DC, I'm recording. I put it under asymmetrical warfare because I believe primarily that's what the tactic is, even though that's not always the motivation. It does seem to be a culmination of weaker state actors, even though, okay, I'll just say weaker actors, it's not really the state, who are seeking to get their message out, who are seeking to draw attention to themselves and their cause, and so they basically act in asymmetrical fashion as opposed to conventional warfare. And then Snow later talked about, the Pakistan border issue with India, and also, even between Afghanistan and the Fatah land or Fatah land. I guess what I'm trying to say, the federally administered tribal area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, even there, he's acknowledging that without them coming out of the mountains, conventional warfare is not possible even there. So asymmetrical warfare is where it stays. I really struggle with forming my own opinion in this chapter. It is criminal. I think it's easiest for us to relate to it as a crime. I agree with you by addressing Snow's point that it just seems incomprehensible to us to understand why someone would behave this way. That makes it difficult to determine what exactly are they participating in, especially if they don't see it. They see it as killing people, but it's not murder. And if it's a holy war for them, then it's not a crime. It's just, you're right. It's East versus West. It's victim versus perpetrator. It's ideology versus ideology, religion versus religion. So I appreciate your answer. I'm with you. This was a really excellent chapter to read. It was very informative for me. The challenge then now is for me to continue to develop my perspective and my opinion on this so I can give it intelligently, because right now, as you said, I feel that I'm biased too, based out of emotion. I did not directly experience this like you did, as you shared, and I appreciate that you did share that, but I certainly have an emotional answer to this right now, and so it's up to me to definitely figure that out. So thanks so much. Have a great weekend.